the Infinity War storyline you get instead of seeing Wolverine with the Space Stone. Next, Infinity Countdown, Black Widow, number 1. Now, I'm going to try to be fair. I'm going to try to give this book a chance based off its merits and not the fact that Wolverine just handed the Space Stone to Black Widow for no apparent reason. So I'm going to try to let it stand on its own. But Marvel, I've got my eye on you, and this was a Bush League move. It's a joke. But here we go. Black Widow number 1 in Infinity Countdown. So this book does one thing right, and that's it hops straight into the action. Suddenly, you got this great panel of Natasha Romanoff, Black Widow, busting out of a window. I don't know what you're going to hit shooting backwards like that, but she's busting out the window on the run. You don't know what's chasing her, but she is not happy with Logan right now for giving her the Space Stone because that is the root of her problems at this time. So she's battling her way through this. She's using the Space Stone to jump point to point. Now she can't jump very far, and we find out why that is a little bit later. You also find out that she's running from this dude who has the worst costume in the history of Marvel, and that's Jamie Braddock. And he's the brother of Captain Britain and Psylocke from the X-Men. Now he's been dabbling in the dark arts, and he has these kids under mind control, and he's using them somehow to chase the Infinity Stone, the Space Stone. But while they're looking for her, she being Black Widow, puts a tracker on them and traces them back to where they're staying because her intent is not to leave those kids under Jamie Braddock's control. So anyways, she goes to the place where they're being kept and uses the Space Stone like straight baller, just jumping in and out, popping around, taking people out as needed, using it to sneak through the mansion and go find Jamie Braddock and take him out and to release the kids. And while she's doing this, this old dude hanging out in pajama pants says, "Hey, that's kind of weird. This person is going in and out of our dimension, and I think it's just so that she can make a quicker path from point to point in her own dimension. So I'm wondering how she does that." And then he sees it. Magic rocks, and how quaint, right? So this dude, pajama pants, just is going to go and check this out. In the meantime, Black Widow is going off. She's using the Space Stone like a boss. She is just kicking all his little minions' tails. Jams a knife up in Jamie Braddock, and then right when you think he's done for, right, he suddenly goes all serpent, snake, something, and suddenly just freaks Black Widow out. And then her one answer to that is just start shooting stuff. So she pops out. She finds where these kids are being held while, old Pajama Pants is standing there taking a leak because, that's what you should do. And they free the kids. But then the snakes show back up for whatever reason. And Pajama Pants sends them to another something. And then, I don't know. I'm just kind of annoyed at this point. So Black Widow's just in the mindset to get away, and while she's doing that, Pajama Pants is just showing up at the next location before she can get there every time. So she finally just asks him, "Okay, old man, who are you?" And that's when we find out, or I guess I missed it just because I didn't care at this point. I'm sorry, it's nothing against Black Widow, just not interested. Wolverine needed the freaking Space Stone. I hate to go back to it, but I'm going to. I can't get into this. I'm trying, but not doing it at this point. Okay, so she got bit by one of the snakes, and Hippie Pajama Pants is like, "Hey, I can help you out. Just give me your hand, and I'll do you solid." And she finally says, "Okay, I'll do it." And then the white snake comes down and sucks out the venom, and she asks about, something about Stephen Strange, and it doesn't matter. And basically, I didn't catch your name, and you know exactly who I am. It's like, I don't know, do you? If she was asking that, and it's like, you don't mess with the Magic Makers. And it's continued in Infinity Countdown and Infinity Wars. I'll be honest, I didn't care about this book. It stunk. Like I said, I was glad to see Black Widow kicking some tail, and it did start off exciting, but you just lost me. I don't care. We're giving random people Infinity Stones. It still doesn't make sense. You know, Wolverine is sitting there talking he's going to do all these great things for mutant kind in 1 second, and then he's handing off an Infinity Stone to Black Widow the next. It doesn't make any sense. It's like they said, oh, well, we're going to do this, and then, we can do this Hunt for Wolverine thing and stretch it out for 4 months. And frankly, Marvel, I'm sick of it. This is trash. Keep your pajama pants, magician. That's all I got. Hey, click subscribe. I got some more cringe coming up. I'm going to do Infinity Countdown Champions. This thing has so much cringe. It's got like buckets of cringe. It's great. You're going to love it just for the cringe. It's not that good unless you're like into like, yeah, I don't want to spoil it. Stick around for Infinity Countdown Champions 1 and 2. Black Widow stunk. Hey, hit subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so we can get some discussions going in the comments as soon as I publish a video. And thanks, guys. Check out some other videos. Real Comic Stacks. Ow!